Nomor urut 2, Bapak Prabowo Subianto.
Prabowo Subianto is a veteran in Indonesian politics. He has continuously contested in Indonesia's summit of political elections since 2009. He ran for president and vice president 4 times, making him the Indonesian politician with the most nominations in the country's democratic history. On November 13, 2023, the Electoral Commission or KPU officially named Prabowo Subianto and Gibran Rakabuming Raka as Indonesian president and vice president candidates pair. Their candidacy was supported by 9 political parties, including the Great Indonesia Movement Party, Golkar Party, National Mandate Party, Democrat Party, Indonesian Solidarity Party, and many more. With a total of 261 parliamentary seats with a coalition called Koalisi Indonesia Maju. Prabowo Gibran garnered more than 96.2 million votes or more than 58.6% of the national valid votes with 1 round. They managed to defeat 2 other pairs of candidates, namely Anies Baswedan and Muhaimin Iskandar, who had over 40,900,000 votes or 24.95%, as well as Ganjar Pranowo and Mahfud MD, who received over 27 million votes or 16.47%. The decision of the Constitutional Court on April 22, 2024 further strengthened their position. Through the decision, constitutional judges rejected the lawsuit filed by their rivals, namely Anies and Muhaimin as well as Ganjar and Mahfud.
Amar putusan mengadili dalam eksepsi, menolak eksepsi termohon dan eksepsi pihak terkait untuk seluruhnya. Dalam pokok permohonan, menolak permohonan pemohon untuk seluruhnya.
As a result, on April 24, 2024, the Electoral Commission announced Prabowo and Gibran as the next President and Vice President of the Republic of Indonesia after 2024 general election.
Menetapkan pasangan calon presiden dan wakil presiden nomor urut 2, Haji Prabowo Subianto dan Gibran Rakabuming Raka sebagai pasangan calon presiden dan wakil presiden terpilih periode tahun 2024 sampai dengan 2029.
So he basically adapts to the context, he adapts to the condition, and that's how I look at him. Charismatic leadership in a modern context, in a contemporary context, and how he adapts to the times. So we can see how he modified his campaign, how he used modern communication, and also how he looked at other countries, the way other leaders had won in the Philippines or other places, in the US, etc. And he used all this to blend it into a new kind of mix of, I would say, digital charismatic leadership.
However, Prabowo's days of glory did not come easy. Five years earlier, on August 10, 2018, Prabowo nominated himself as a presidential candidate. His running mate was a business mogul Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno. Flashback to 2014, Prabowo tried his first luck as presidential candidate in the 2014 presidential election. On May 20, 2014, Prabowo officially registered as a presidential candidate with vice presidential candidate Hatta Rajasa. Before running for president 3 times, Prabowo also ran for vice president in the 2009 presidential election. Prabowo initially wanted to run for president by cooperating with National Mandate Party or PAN chairman Sutrisno Bahir, who was to run for vice president. However, the pair withered before they could take off as they were unable to obtain the required seats of support. After tough negotiation, Prabowo finally agreed to run with presidential candidate Megawati Soekarnoputri. However, Megawati and Prabowo came in second place with over 32.5 million votes or 26.79% of the total national votes. The starting point of Prabowo's political ambition to become president actually began in 2004 after the 1998 Reformation. At that time, Prabowo tried to run for president through the Golkar Party by participating in their convention. However, he only received 39 votes in the convention, which was the lowest vote among 5 candidates, namely Wiranto, Akbar Tanjung, Abu Rizal Bakri, and Surya Paloh.
He learns after every election. So there's been an evolution of thinking. But it's also, I think, correct to note that 2004 was just the first formal attempt to be president. The ambitions have been there for decades before, since he was a very young man. So it's not like he woke up one day and said, I think I'd like to be president. So this is something that I would almost say destiny has informed his experiences.
Prabowo faced a number of challenges in his political career. He realized that he didn't have a political vehicle. Therefore, he formed the Great Indonesia Movement Party or Gerindra in 2008. This party became a political vehicle that led Prabowo to become the Indonesian president. In his first participation in 2009 general election, Gerindra won 26 seats in the House of Representatives, receiving around 4.5% in the national votes. Until in 2014, Gerindra placed its representative in Senayan with a total of 86 seats. This is the most in Gerindra's history. After 5 years as his political rival, Joko Widodo appointed Prabowo Subianto as defense minister in his cabinet for the 2019 to 2024 term. Prabowo recorded brilliant achievement as defense minister. Indonesia played a role in regional leadership by encouraging the chairman of the ASEAN Defense Minister meeting to form a statement regarding the situation in the Middle East. In the field of defense industry, Prabowo urged faster development of national defense industry by encouraging the procurement of army defense equipment from domestic industries such as PT Pindad, PT Dahana, and many more. Meanwhile, in the field of modernization of armed forces defense equipment, the Defense Ministry has handed over a wide range of defense and security equipment for the Army, Navy, and Air Force. In the field of human resource development in the defense sector, the Defense Ministry has more than 8,500 reserve components to strengthen the 3 military branches. They also established 4 faculties and Tenure undergraduate study program at the Indonesia Defense University.
Indonesia have the criteria to become a power in some way. So they come to how to deal with China, with US. So the Indo-Pacific is a very hot area, no? And you have the eye of all. You have eye of UA that are interested in the Indo-Pacific. China have a lot of the Indo-Pacific. America have from history are very interesting for Indo-Pacific. You are the main agent of Indo-Pacific. You are Indonesia, the bigger country in Southeast Asia, the big economy. You have a rule. Prabowo understand this. Prabowo idea to emerge Indonesia as a superpower in some way can work.
After Prabowo faced complex challenges ranging from his presidential candidacy with Gibran Rakabuming Raka, presidential and vice presidential debate controversy, campaign gimmicks, voting process, and work programs that often gain public attention, Prabowo and Gibran were declared winners of the presidential election.